Just like with reflections and translations, you can rotate points both graphically and algebraically. If I want to rotate this point B counterclockwise, that's the opposite direction of a clock. Yeah, that's opposite. And I want it to go this way. So if I'm going to do 90 degrees, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say it went, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to turn my paper 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4. That wouldn't be as easy if it was, 30 degrees or 65 degrees or something like that, but the 90 and 180 and 270 are real nice and easy. And most people could see, if I wanted to do it 180, it would be over here, a negative 40. And if I wanted to rotate it another 90 and make it a total of 270, then it would be down here. That's fairly straightforward to see. But let's say I have a point that's not on an axis. So let's say I got like this point right here. That's at, what, 4, 2? Let's call it A. And I want to rotate A 90 degrees about the origin counterclockwise. So if I want to rotate this 90 degrees going back this way, I'm going to count over and see where it's at in this quadrant. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, went right 4 and up 2. And then I'm just going to turn my paper again. And I'm going to say right 1, 2, 3, 4 and up 2. So my new point will be right there. If I want to make it, well, let's write this. We started, A was at 4, 2, and now it is at negative 2, 4. If I want to rotate A again, it's going to be, so I went right 4 and up 2, so that's 90 degrees. This would be 180 degrees. So I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 2 right there. That would be my new point. So that would be at, what is that? Negative 4, negative 2. Oops, wrote it backwards. So started at 4, 2, and now we're at negative 4, negative 2. If I want to rotate that red point, point A, 270 degrees, I'm going to turn it 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. And I'm going to go right 4 and up 2, just like I did on the other ones. And so at this point, we started at 4, 2, and we ended up at 2, negative 4. Now, what are my rules? Well, 90 degrees counterclockwise. Make sure you know that it's counterclockwise here. I'm rotating something 90 degrees. Well, what is different from here to here? How did those change? Well, X, Y went to, notice the negative on the 2. Notice how they swap points. So I got negative Y, X. For a 180 degree counterclockwise rotation, I started at XY, and what's different about those? Just the signs. Negative X, negative Y. If I make a 270 degree rotation, what's different about these? Well, the numbers are in a different spot, and the 4 now has a negative. So what happened? We went X, Y to Y, negative X. So let's rotate a figure now. I'm going to skip down to here. Let's rotate this quadrilateral counterclockwise, so we're still going in the same direction, about the origin. So right there, 90 degrees, and then we'll just kind of draw the figure in right here. So if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do each point the same way. So I'm going to say went to the right 1, 2, 3, and up 2 to get to A. So I'm going to turn it 90 degrees. Right 1, 2, 3, and up 2. So that would be A. B, I went to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 2. So I'm going to turn my paper 90 degrees and go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 2. Like that. To get to C, I went to the right 3 and down 2. So I'm going to come over here and go to the right 1, 2, 3, and down 2 right there. And to get D, I went to the right 4 and down 2. So I'm going to go to the right 4 and down 2. So my new figure that got rotated is right there. If I'm going to rotate it 180 degrees, it's going to end up over here, and 270 would be down here.